मुर्गे को सीधा है बिल्कुल।
सर सर ठीक है, फिर इसको ऐसा फोल्ड करेंगे और एप 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 ठीक है, हो गया।
इसमें अपन नेम कुछ है डिसाइडेड नहीं किस ऑर्डर में। हाँ तो पहले IJ 1 पे आ जाएंगे और पर बट मैं उस सोफा पे या फर्स्ट में इस पे नहीं ठीक है आपका लास्ट आएगा आपके बाद 2 और है तो आप सेंटर में आओगे या फर्स्ट में अच्छा पानी की वो लगा ले ले अभी तूने ले ले फिर दिखा दे लकी 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 हाँ सर
पता ये क्या कीड़े हुए इसलिए मैंने कहा था आपको सनबर्न मत करो।
Namaskar. On behalf of Cowe, Rajasthan, I, Nandita Gupta, welcome you all to this beautiful pink city, Jaipur. We are gathered here today to welcome, celebrate, recognize, and reward the success and achievements of women entrepreneurs from all over India. These women personify stories of courage, resilience, and perseverance that has created a profound impact on the society. As India's esteemed organization, Cowe takes this initiative to recognize these women of substance with extraordinary grit. We begin this endeavor with a panel discussion with 5 exemplary women who will share their valuable wisdom and counsel with us. Our exhibition themed Reimagine, Reinvent, and Recreate will make you contemplate that all life and action begins in the mind as a single thought. As the wheel would move forward, we would like to present before you all the awardees who will surely inspire you with their contributions and stories. So let's begin this wonderful, empowering evening with some zeal and be prepared to listen from the best. I also request you all to put your mobile phones on silent mode. Thank you. To invoke the Holy Spirits, as we begin with today's program, I invite DG JKK, Ms. Gayatri Rathod, National President, Ms. Vandana Maheshwari, to light the lamp. I also invite our mentor, Ms. Kamla Podar, to join them.
I would also like to invite Ms. Madhu Tyagi to join us on the stage.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
Thank you all. I now request Founder President, Cowe, Rajasthan, Ms. Shivani Bora, to give a memento to Ms. Gayatri ji. I invite DG, Ms. Gayatri Rathod, to please come and say a few words.
A very good afternoon to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to be here at today's Cowe event. Thank you, Kamlaji, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to see all the brave, bold, dynamic entrepreneurs, not only from Rajasthan, but from different parts of the country. And kudos to your efforts to bring them all under one roof, showcasing their innovations, their products, providing them a platform for exchange of their ideas. And I think this particular workshop for waste, how to use waste and make it a thing of beauty or product of design, it is a very good initiative, and I think it is the need of the hour. I'm sorry, I have just kind of stepped in before the function begins and have started speaking because I have to leave for another important meeting. I actually wanted to be throughout the session, to be a part of your discussion and to also interact with the young ladies who are being felicitated today. But I think there's always a next time, and JKK is always open to you for your innovations, for your support, cooperation, and we would always like to partner with all sorts of endeavors which empowers women in any form. Thank you again. Thank you for this beautiful evening.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I now invite President Rajasthan Chapter, Ms. Shivani Bora, to deliver the welcome address and acknowledge the team members.
A very good afternoon to all of you. I'm very glad this Miss Gayatri ji could be here. And I'm really, really happy to see all my friends and our Cowe members here. I would like to begin by first of all inviting the panelists for today, our jury, our members from Cowe, India, and our family of Cowe from all over India. It is such a pleasure to see that we have people, members from West Bengal in the east, and Gujarat and Maharashtra from the west, Delhi, UP, and Punjab from the north, and Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka from the south. Just as our members are from diverse cultures and diverse regions, Cowe, Rajasthan, in the last 5 years, has had very diverse activities. Something like the golden investment rules of Warren Buffett, IPR sessions, that is intellectual property rights, sessions on digital marketing, and at the same time, patwa and beading workshop for the Basti ladies, home chef and namkeen making things for the less privileged in society. On the one hand, we have had fun activities like mojri making and power dressing, coupled with classes on mental health and meditation. And also, the flagship event of ours has been the Blue Pottery Training Program in association with Nirja Potteries. Ma'am, we are always very grateful for you to be working with us. And at the same time, our mentors of the Rajasthan chapter, Ms. Kamlaji Poddar and Ms. Malaji Khetan, have always been like pillars of strength for us. Their institute and premises have always been a support for us. Thank you, ma'am, so much. Our mentors from Cowe, India, from Hyderabad, have always provided us the pearls of wisdom. Ma'am, the wisdom is well accepted. We are waiting for the pearls. And also, then, somewhere in between, COVID struck. But ladies of Cowe, Rajasthan, again, they showed their resilience, and we were back working in hybrid mode. We did not lose our connect. We were meeting online and offline. And as we see, in any team which evolves, it is the support of all the women. And if I look at myself, the women in my life, my mother, my mother-in-law, my sisters from Cowe who have traveled from all over, they are all my support system. And literally, the women behind me, my young team who is in the wings, and they've been really working hard. I would like to call the executive members of Cowe, Rajasthan.
I call upon Ms. Ruchika Saraf, Secretary, Cowe, Rajasthan. Ms. Kalpana Goyal, Joint Secretary, Cowe, Rajasthan. Ms. Ruchita Dhoot, Treasurer, Cowe, Rajasthan. Ms. Shailja Khaitan, Executive Committee Member, Cowe, Rajasthan. Ms. Rupa Khandelwal, Executive Committee Member, Cowe, Rajasthan. Ms. Suruchi Bhuvalika, Executive Committee Member, Cowe, Rajasthan. Ms. Samta Baid, Executive Committee Member, Cowe, Rajasthan. Ms. Alka Gupta, Executive Committee Member, Cowe, Rajasthan. Ms. Nandita Gupta, Executive Committee Member, Cowe, Rajasthan. And our Founder President, Ms. Nidhi Toshniwal, Cowe, Rajasthan. Thank you all. I would like Ms. Nidhi Toshniwal, Founder President, Cowe, Rajasthan, to come and say a few words.
A very warm welcome to all of you. I cannot express what it feels to stand here today and just to see that Cowe Rajasthan's family growing and Cowe India's support which is seen here. This national meet has been our dream, and COVID struck and it got postponed for 2 years. But today when I see it culminate into this and the hard work that Shivani and Ruchika and the entire executive committee has put in, it just feels that Cowe Rajasthan is in very, very sturdy hands. It is really heartening to address the August gathering of enterprising women of Jaipur and Cowe members from across India. It was indeed an honor and privilege to take on the mantle of the founder chairperson of Cowe Rajasthan chapter in October 2016. With focus on entrepreneurship, we at Cowe strive to empower women by imparting relevant training and counseling to enhance their skills and talents through knowledge sharing and advocacy. As I review the enriching past 5 years and a half, it has been a roller coaster ride, challenging at times, but excellent, immensely satisfying, and as far as knowledge gain and social initiative is concerned. Blue pottery training, thank you, Leela ma'am. Patwa workshop, thank you, Alka Gupta. Food processing, tailoring, and entrepreneurship development program for women from underprivileged background. Also support of NGO Jagriti, we want to acknowledge because only because of their support we were able to train a lot of Basti women. We are immensely successful in training more than 250, skilling 250 women from underprivileged background. We just now in rural Rajasthan also, we are having a tailoring workshop going on, which is spearheaded by Shivani. Under various social initiatives, but also we also have a very supportive members base. All the members are founder members and are life members. See, the Cowe is there because of all of you. Your enthusiasm, your support, your initiative is what keeps the team going. We really feel good when anyone says that Cowe is helping it to nurture their dreams, their entrepreneurship spirit, and they're able to convert their dreams into reality. So that's what Cowe is all about. What I want to say, team and my members, together we can. Also the stakeholders who are sitting here, most of them are invited today. We are here because of your support, and at every step, the support which we got from our founder members, national president, chairperson of board, just now, I would like to take their names, Ms. Uma Gurkha, Ms. Sandhya Reddy, Shailja Reddy, Suman Kumar, Evergreen, Suman Aunty, and also Sandhya ji, Shailja ji, Uma ji, and she's not there, Girija ma'am, she's not present here. They are magnanimous personality, the 6 Cowe founder members. Thank you to National President Vandana Maheshwari and incoming President Ms. Madhu Tyagi for all the support, and all the presidents from across the chapters. I want to say the Zoom and the COVID has done us good, because we didn't know each other when we met today. We literally know each other through these meetings. And all the support which I've got from all of you who are sitting here today, thank you so much. I just want to say, may Cowe reach greater heights in the coming years and be the wind beneath the wings of all the women entrepreneurs, all the budding entrepreneurs who want to do something. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nidhi ma'am, for those encouraging words. We now move towards the panel discussion. On behalf of Cowe Rajasthan, I would like to invite our moderator, Ms. Akshara Tatiwala Kedia, to take over the dais. Akshara has been associated with Cowe since its inception. She's a popular name in the Rajasthani folk and music industry and has mesmerized her audience with a mellifluous voice. Her entrepreneurial skills and acumen have been reflected in her family business, Tatiwala Jewelers, which is a very well-known brand in Rajasthan.
Thank you, Nandita, for those kind words. Inspirational and dynamic ladies we will be talking to today did not just dream, but they made their dreams a reality. They are pioneers, visionaries, and leaders in their respective fields and have earned many accolades on a global level. It is my great honor to invite our panelists. They have reimagined their lives, reinvented themselves, and recreated the perception of women in the society. So it's my great honor to invite our panelists, Ms. Irina Garg, officer in the Indian Revenue Service. She is currently posted as the Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Udaipur. She was responsible for the first auction of paintings of Nirav Modi and thus setting a template for his subsequent auctions. As Director General NIAM, National Institute of Agricultural Marketing, she was instrumental in bringing about change in the Income Tax Act for benefit of the former producer companies. Please welcome Ms. Irina Garg. I would now like to invite Dr. Jayashree Periwal. She is the owner and chairperson of Jayashree Periwal Group of Schools. She is credited as the woman who revolutionized education system in Rajasthan. In a span of just 23 years, her journey has been exceptional, from one student in her garage to over 10,000 students and 10 schools to her name. She has received numerous awards, which include awards from Sadhguru, Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, and the President of India. Please welcome Dr. Jayashree Periwal. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Kamla Podar. She is the founder and chairperson of Kamla Podar Institute. She is a dynamic and multi-talented woman who started I think Kamla ma'am isn't here, so okay. Once she's back, I'll introduce her again. Miss Leela Bodia, founder of Nirja International. She started her business with the view to uplift the artisans and to provide them with a constant earning. Today, because of her perseverance and hard work, she is synonymous with the name Blue Pottery. She not only reinstated this lost art, but also provided a livelihood to over 10,000 artisans. And she also got Blue Pottery recognized globally because of her new and innovative designs. Please welcome Ms. Leela Bodia. Welcome, ma'am. Ms. Kamla Podar. She is the founder and chairperson of Kamla Podar Institutes. She is a dynamic and multi-talented woman who started the International Institute of Fashion Design with fashion, retail, sales. She has diversified her entrepreneurial footprint into varied fields like Diet Mantra in the wellness sector, Ananti, a lifestyle store, and costume jewelry by Kamla Podar. Please welcome Ms. Kamla Podar. I think our chief guest has also arrived. We'd like to welcome Ms. Bhupesh for gracing us with your presence. Lastly, I would like to invite Ms. Renu Singhi, or popularly known as the Iron Lady of Rajasthan. She is a long-distance cyclist who started cycling at the age of 51. She completed Paris-Brest Paris, 1,200 kilometers, and became the first woman in 100 years to finish this race. She also participated in a lot of Indian events like the G2G, India Gate to Gateway of India. She now has her eyes set for London, Edinburgh, London event. Please welcome Ms. Renu Singhi. Good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here. It's such an honor to share the stage with you. To commence this panel, I would like to ask Dr. Periwal. You reimagined your life, from a housemaker, provider, to an educator. How did you take that leap? How did you break those barriers? What was your motivation?
See, I think women are all as it is multitasking. So I just got an opportunity that I needed to reinvent myself. I needed to reimagine and recreate. So there were challenges, but those challenges, they enhanced my whole personality. As a homemaker, you're expected, and that's way back, 32 years back, that you had to be devoting a lot of time at home. So I bonded with my mother-in-law and made sure that we have a happy time together. So that was one aspect of homemaker. The second challenge was the academic challenge. I hadn't done my B.Ed, I had not done my master's, and I had never worked in a school. Right? So all three were like a big zero for me. Now, how do I begin? So I studied, I did my B.Ed, then I did my post-graduation, and I topped Rajasthan University, which I'm very, very proud of. So that challenge I overcame. And the next challenge was that how do I get permissions to open the school? So our present chief minister was the chief minister back then when I was beginning. So Gehlot ji, he's been great support, and I respect him, and I owe my success, I've been very privileged that he was kind enough. I went to him with a group of 7 little toddlers and gave him a check for the Kargil war that had just taken place. We had breakfast with him, and he told me, "Aap bada school kyun nahi chalati hain?" I said, "I don't have an industry, and I don't have a trust." And I came back. That evening, I get a call from the JDA commissioner, "आप आइए और आप देखिए आपको कहाँ जगह चाहिए." That is what the government is all about. I think ईमानदारी बहुत ज़रूरी है. If you're able to project yourself with great honesty, there are people to help you. We have one official already from the government. So what I would want to tell everybody, that politicians or bureaucrats are very well-meaning. My experience with each one of them has been fabulous. So that's how I overcame all these little challenges. And of course, I overcame all this with all the support and love that I see that I got from Jaipur. Besides the politicians and the bureaucracy, I think I'm teaching almost all the children, parents and grandparents that I see today, and that's extremely overwhelming.
And definitely your hard work and conviction was a very, very important role in making you what you are today.
Thank
so I
you.
think you're underplaying that a little bit.
Thank you for that compliment.
रेनू मैम आपसे भी जानना चाहेंगे बिकॉज आपने साइकिलिंग स्टार्ट करी एट एज ऑफ 51, तो ये कहाँ से मोटिवेशन आया, मतलब कैसे आपने ये स्टार्ट किया, क्या आपके लिए वो एक स्पेशल कुछ एक घटना घटी?
हाँ, मेरे एक स्पेशल घटना तो ये थी कि अपने जैनों के पर्युषण होते हैं, तो 8 दिन के मेरे वो फास्ट थे, और मेरा जो छोटा वाला बेटा है मयंक, उसको आयरन मैन की तैयारी करनी थी, तो उसमें होता है स्विमिंग, साइकिलिंग एंड रनिंग,
ट्रायथलॉन जिसे कहते हैं
जी। तो उसको वो करना था, तो उसने मुझे कहा कि मम्मी मुझे एक साइकिल चाहिए, तो आप मुझे दिलाने चलो। तो मैंने कहा देख कभी तो पोजीशन ख़त्म है, आज मैंने खाना खाया तो 2 दिन रुक जा, फिर अपन साथ साथ चलते हैं, लेके आते हैं। तो बोले आपको करना क्या है, आपको गाड़ी में बैठना है, दुकान पे जाना है और पसंद करनी है और मेरे को दिलानी है, इसमें आपको चलना तो है ही नहीं है। तो मेरे को लगा ठीक है मैं चलती हूँ। मैं वहाँ गई, उसने खरीदी, तो मेरे मन में भी एक लालच आया कि ये साइकिल ले रहा है तो मैं भी एक साइकिल ले लेती हूँ। तो कम से कम मेरा ड्रीम ये था कि आगे टोकरी होगी, लेडी बर्ड वाली होगी, उसमें अपने पोते पोती को बैठा के घुमाऊँगी। उस ड्रीम से मैंने वो साइकिल लेने की सोची। तो जब मैंने साइकिल वाले वहाँ पे सुनील शर्मा जी हैं, उन्होंने मयंक को दी, तो मैंने उनको बोला एक साइकिल मुझे भी दिखा दीजिए आप। तो बोले मैम ये आप ले जाओ, जीटी है, आपने साइकिल बचपन में चलाई है। मैंने कहा मैंने 30 साल पहले चलाई है और अब मैं चलाऊंगी, मुझे गियर वेयर बदलना नहीं आता है, गियर वाली मुझे नहीं आती है, तो मुझे आप प्लेन साइकिल देना। बोला नहीं मैम आप ये ले जाओ, आप चलाओ, फिर आप मेरे को बताना। मैंने कहा ठीक है दे दो। मैं घर ले आई, तो 10 दिन तक तो मैंने उसको रखा संभाल के, रोज़ उसको साफ़ करती, फिर उठा के रख देती, क्योंकि वो लग रहा था कि अभी तो फास्ट की है, एनर्जी नहीं है, तो भी मैं कैसे चलाऊँगी। फिर धीरे धीरे मैंने अपने आप को तैयार किया, सुबह निकली 5 बजे उठ के साइकिल चालू की, तो मेरे से आराम से 15-20 किलोमीटर चल गई। तो मुझे लगा अरे वाह मुझ में थोड़ी सी स्टेमिना है, मैं चला सकती हूँ। फिर मैंने ग्रुप ज्वाइन किया। ग्रुप ज्वाइन करने के बाद वहाँ पे आया कि आज 60 किलोमीटर की एक रेस है और उसमें पार्टिसिपेट करोगे तो MTV का अलग है, रोड बाइक अलग है और हाइब्रिड की अलग है। आपके पास MTV है तो आप MTV में ट्राई कर सकते हैं। मैंने कहा ठीक है, ट्राई करने में क्या जाता है, अपन ट्राई करते हैं। तो मैंने उस समय सिर्फ 15-20 किलोमीटर चलाई हुई थी, तो मैंने उस विदिन 1 महीने के अंदर ही, उसके बीच में मैंने कोई 10 बार भी नहीं चलाई होगी, मैंने उसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर लिया। और मैं वहाँ पहुँची तो उन्होंने बोला आप तो सेकंड आ गए। मैंने कहा ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है, सेकंड कैसे आ गई मैं? बोले नहीं आप सेकंड आ गए MTV में, अभी तक तो कोई आया ही नहीं आपके पीछे। तो मैंने कहा ठीक है। उसके बाद मुझे जोश मिलता गया और मैंने अपने बहुत ज़्यादा टारगेट, सपने बड़े नहीं देखे, मैंने छोटे छोटे सपने देखे, एक एक को पूरा किया और आगे बढ़ती गई। लगा 60 की है तो अगली बार मैंने कहा मैं 100 करूँगी। 100 में भी मैं रेस में, उसमें मैंने MTV में ही लिया, उसमें ऑल इंडिया के लोग थे, उसमें फिर मैं सेकंड आई 115 किलोमीटर में। तो ऐसे करते मेरे में जुनून बढ़ता गया और मेरा साइकिल का इवेंट चालू होता गया।
दैट इज़ सो अमेजिंग। मतलब आप अपने बेटे को दिलाने गए साइकिल और वहाँ से आपकी जर्नी स्टार्ट हुई। सो एनीथिंग कैन बी अ ट्रिगर फॉर फाइंडिंग योर पैशन। आई थिंक दैट इज़ व्हाट योर जर्नी टेल्स अस, आई गेस।
मैंने अभी तक तो 70 हज़ार किलोमीटर साइकिलिंग कर चुकी हूँ।
दैट्स अमेजिंग, डिजर्व्स अ राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज।
और शुरुआत हमारी एक रेस होती है जिसमें SR बोलते हैं उसको, सुपर रिनॉन्डर। तो उसमें हमको पहले 200 करनी होती है, फिर 300, फिर 400, फिर 600, और 600 करने के बाद ही हम पेरिस में सिलेक्शन होता है। तो पहले साल में हमने वो ख़त्म करी, उसके बाद हम पेरिस गए।
अमेजिंग, क्रेजी जर्नी।
और वो 100 ईयर्स में पेरिस में जो रेस होती है, इंडिया में 100 ईयर्स से किसी लेडी ने वो ख़त्म नहीं की थी, वो फर्स्ट लेडी मैंने उसमें ख़त्म की।
थैंक यू मैम फॉर शेयरिंग योर जर्नी। कमला मैम, आप यू ऑलवेज कीप री इन्वेंटिंग योर सेल्फ, यू आर इन्वॉल्व इन सो मेनी डिफरेंट थिंग्स। आपने अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट करी एक SME से इन अ गारमेंट इंडस्ट्री, उसके बाद आप इंश्योरेंस में भी गए, आप एजुकेशन में भी आए, आपका वेलनेस सेक्टर में भी है, एंड लाइफस्टाइल स्टोर भी है, कॉस्ट्यूम ज्वेलरी भी है. सो हाउ डू यू मैनेज दैट? व्हाट इज़ योर सीक्रेट? आप इतने अच्छे कैसे हैं मल्टीटास्किंग में? हाउ डू यू मैनेज योर टाइम सो वेल?
जैसे अभी जयश्री ने कहा था, वी ऑल द वुमेन आर मल्टीटास्किंग. एक्चुअली में क्या है कि हम सोचते हैं कि बहुत सारे डिफरेंट फील्ड है. बट आई स्टार्टेड माई करियर विद SME. 5 सिलाई मशीन से जॉब वर्क से काम शुरू किया था 94 में. और एजुकेशन उस समय अपने आप को प्रूव करना था, तो ऐसी एजुकेशन नहीं थी कि कोई जॉब मिले. जॉब सिर्फ ये मिल सकती थी कि प्ले स्कूल में पढ़ाने का. तो नीड बेस्ड काम शुरू हुआ था. तो 5 मशीन से शुरू की थी जॉब वर्क, एंड 94 से 2000 तक जॉब वर्क. देन 99 आई स्टार्टेड माय फर्स्ट डिज़ाइन इंस्टीट्यूट. मल्टीटास्किंग से मेरा बोलने का मतलब है, हमारे माइंड में एक ब्लॉकेज होता है कि आई एम इन दिस फील्ड, तो मैं इस फील्ड से ये काम कर सकता हूँ. बट मैं समझती हूँ मेरी तो कोई फील्ड ही नहीं थी, पर लगता था सब फील्ड मेरे लिए है. तो एक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग से फिर मैं सर्विस इंडस्ट्री में आई, और फिर सर्विस इंडस्ट्री में आने के बाद में वेदर वो डिज़ाइन इंस्टीट्यूट था या एविएशन इंस्टीट्यूट था या इंश्योरेंस इंस्टीट्यूट था या उसके बाद वेलनेस सेक्टर था, सब में मुझे डिलीवरी परफेक्ट देनी थी सर्विस इंडस्ट्री में. और सबसे अच्छी बात थी कि जो नो हाउ एक्सपर्टीज से लेके और उसको 100% डिलीवर करना यहाँ पे, दैट इज़ द मेन चैलेंज. और जो सब कहते हैं कि फीमेल्स को बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है काम करने में, मैं उससे उल्टा बोलती हूँ कि फीमेल्स के लिए काम करना बहुत इजी होता है यदि वो डेडिकेटेड वे में, ऑनेस्ट वे में काम करे. तो वेदर
आपको कभी प्रॉब्लम आई, मतलब जैसे
प्रॉब्लम तो सबको ही आएगी, कोई भी काम करने में प्रॉब्लम तो कुछ हर्डल सभी को आते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है कि फीमेल होने से उनको ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम्स आती है. बल्कि मुझे लगता है फीमेल होने से हमको एंट्री जल्दी मिलती है. आज 10 लोग वेट कर रहे होते हैं तो वो मेल पर्सन को बोलते भी आप बैठो, ये मैडम को पहले जाने दो. एंड आई एक्सपीरियंस दैट. और हमें बहुत आदमी एम्पैथी से भी सुनता है, हमारे रिस्पेक्ट भी करते हैं, रिगार्ड भी करते हैं, तो उसका हमको एक बेनिफिट होता है. तो वो एक 100 स्टूडेंट से वो जर्नी शुरू होकर 22 साल में बढ़ती गई. तो मल्टीटास्किंग में लगता है कि इस फील्ड में भी कैसे, इस फील्ड, लेकिन फील्ड कोई अलग है, लेकिन डिलीवरी तो मुझे वही करनी है ना. और फिर आप
उसको एक ही तरह से लिया, मतलब
अपनी चीज़ों को जो लर्निंग है उसको एक रियलिटी लर्निंग, क्योंकि मेरे पास किसी भी चीज़ की एक्सपर्टीज़ नहीं थी, लेकिन रियलिटी लर्निंग के साथ में मैं हर फील्ड का 1-2 महीने एक्सपीरियंस लेती थी. कॉर्पोरेट ट्रेनिंग्स में जाती थी या सेमिनार अटेंड करती थी, या उस फील्ड की, जैसे मैंने गारमेंट एक्सपोर्ट शुरू किया तो मैं 1 महीना किसी फैक्ट्री में सीखने गई थी. एंड मैं ये सोचती हूँ कि फ़ीमेल को MBA करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, वो बॉर्न ऑर्गेनाइज़र होती है, बॉर्न मैनेजमेंट करना आता है उनको. और वो अपने घर में, मैंने तो सोचा कि हम जिसमें इंटरपर्सनल रिलेशनशिप इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट की फैक्टर फॉर एनी सक्सेसफुल बिजनेस वुमेन और अ हाउसवाइफ और एनीथिंग. यदि आपकी इंटरपर्सनल रिलेशनशिप अच्छी है, आपको लोगों की नीड समझ में आती है और आपको ये लगता है कि जो बात आपको नहीं अच्छी लग रही है आपके साथ, वो आप दूसरों के साथ ना करो. और ओपन माइंड से आप किसी भी चीज़ को एक्सेप्ट करते हैं तो आपको सब कुछ मिलता है. तो द कंडीशनिंग होती है कि हम इस फील्ड के हैं तो हम ये काम नहीं कर सकते. तो दैट इज़ आई थिंक कि एक मेंटल ब्लॉकेज आ जाता है वहाँ पे. तो हम शुरू से, जैसे मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देना चाहूँगी कि हमारी काउंसलिंग में जब पेरेंट्स आते हैं और वो बोलते हैं कि मैडम इसको तो यहाँ पढ़ा दें तो इसको नौकरी मिल जाएगी ना, तो हम बोलते बस इतने से ही एस्पिरेशन है, इतने ही ड्रीम है कि खाली नौकरी मिल जाए. आप ये क्यों नहीं बोलते कि ये नौकरी दे 100 लोगों को?
That should be the thought process.
That thought process is there कि हम हमारे बच्चे को day 1 से कहते कि आप जॉब पढ़ लो, अच्छी जॉब मिल जाएगी. पर ये क्यों नहीं कहते कि तुम पढ़ो, एक आपको बहुत अच्छे एंटरप्रेन्योर बनोगे और आप जॉब दे सकोगे. तो मेरा यही मानना है कि हर चीज़ को आप जैसा देखते हो ना वो वैसी ही बन जाती है.
थैंक यू सो मच कमला मैम, थैंक यू. इसी से रिलेटेड इरीना मैम, जैसे आप यू आर इन द सर्विसेज, सो यू हैव अ structured day in a way. So when the pandemic hit, how did you reinvent yourself? How did you, do things differently?
Hello. I didn't reinvent myself. I didn't do anything. The pandemic did it to me. The pandemic broke me down. You see, having I joined Bombay on 18 September 18. And my daughter was to be married in February 19, the younger one. And the day I landed, I met my boss, and he said, ye kaam karana hai, Reena. This is your tenure. I'm not sure whether you can do it, because you've come from a small city and you've just been posted as an additional DI in your kind of a home state for a short period. And I said, sir, mera bhi ek kaam hai. I have to get my daughter married, because while any officer can do all of this that you're laying down, nobody can substitute a mother in my daughter's life. So he said, it's a pact. He was a rare man. He said, it's a pact. Tum jo chutti mangoge main dunga, but you get this done. And what he was talking about was the auction. Okay. I said, it's a pact. So those were very tough times, in the sense I would be traveling to and fro. And my daughter also she's very, very specific as to, like, my elder one is an angel and this one is a demon. So she needed to be on board for everything. I couldn't take it, all of that nonsense. And when I went back after the marriage, was I relieved? But that was short-lived, because I went back somewhere February end. And 1st March, there were two things. एक BCCI का order था और एक ये इसका auction था, and I had no clue where to begin. And then there was that journey. So the whole thing, to come back to your question, after having done that and then handling the central charges, somewhere people had started calling me the Iron Woman, and I think it went into my head. So God had to send a pandemic specifically for me to break that ahamkar, so that I could walk out of that self that I am this and I can do so much, so that I could reinvent myself. And in Japan, they have this technique in ceramics, kintsugi, where they don't throw away broken ceramics, but they join it with arush, which is a kind of a glue and gold powder, and that is more precious than the original one. So I like to call myself a kintsugi piece. Broken but joined. So that is what the pandemic did. I didn't do much with the pandemic.
So it came as a blessing for you. Came as a blessing.
I would say as a blessing, because
but as
the process was very, very painful, my dear.
I'm sure.
But like what you said, reinvent, it kicked me into reinventing myself.
Yeah.
It helped me to get rid of that I in me.
Yeah, fair enough. So it's all about we, like I think all the ladies have said. लीला मैम, आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, आपने ब्लू पॉटरी को एक लोकल आर्ट फॉर्म से ग्लोबली रिनाउंड आर्ट बनाया है. सो आपने किस तरह से रिक्रिएट करी ये ब्लू पॉटरी का एक इमेज जो है? व्हाट वाज योर मोटिवेशन एंड हाउ वाज योर जर्नी?
मैं क्या कहूँ, एक तरफ डॉक्टर, IAS ऑफिसर, इतने लर्नेड, रेवेन्यू सर्विस. ओके, देखिए सवाल भी उठा और जवाब भी आ गया. थोड़ी सी मैं अपनी जर्नी बताना चाहूँगी, क्योंकि यहाँ पे एजुकेशन से रिलेटेड लोग भी बैठे हैं. जब मैं बड़ी हुई, जॉइंट फैमिली होती थी, 10 भाई बहन एक साथ बड़े हुए. कुछ बच्चे बहुत तेज होते हैं पढ़ने में, कुछ मेरे जैसे घर में सर पे हाथ रखते थे, इस लड़की का क्या होगा. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ती गई. अब जब ये सुनी लिया कि इस लड़की का क्या होगा, तो सोचा जो होगा देखा जाएगा, चलते रहो. शादी हो गई, शादी होके आई. इत्तेफाक से ऐसा हुआ कि मेरे हस्बैंड कंस्ट्रक्शन लाइन में थे, उनका समय का कोई अता पता नहीं होता था. तो चलिए ये भी मेरे लिए शायद लक हुआ कि अता पता नहीं है और ना ही मेरे लिए कोई वेट कर रहा होगा। तो कच्ची बस्तियों में जाना शुरू किया मैंने, क्योंकि मेरी माँ मदर टेरेसा के साथ काम किया हुआ था और बहुत काम किया था उन्होंने 47 के बाद, 1947 के बाद। तो दिमाग में एक चीज़ बैठी हुई थी, अगर कुछ नहीं कर सकते तो सेवा तो कर ही सकते हैं। और उस लिहाज से कच्ची बस्तियों में जाने लगी मैं। जब मैं कच्ची बस्तियों में जाने लगी तो मैंने देखा, कुछ लोगों को मैंने ऊन दी कि भाई ये बनाइए आप। तो उन्होंने कहा कि इतने से क्या होगा, ये तो हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते। मुझे लगा, और मैं सोचने लगी, उस समय का ज़माना और जब मैं जाने लगी तो बीच में 30 साल का फ़र्क था। तो मुझे लगा ये डिमांडिंग हो रहे हैं और मैं इनकी डिमांड पूरी नहीं करने वाली हूँ। और तभी मैंने देखा कि एक कमरे में 5 लोग बैठे हुए काम कर रहे हैं। तो मैं रोज़ उनके पास जाके बैठती कि भाई आप कहाँ से हैं? तो बोले उस गांव से हैं। क्या करते हैं? किसान हैं। यहाँ क्यों आए हैं? बोले क्या करें जी, खेती हो जाती है, उसके बाद हमारे पास कोई काम नहीं होता। तो बड़े शान से मैंने कहा मैं काम दूंगी, आप करेंगे? तो उन्होंने कहा कि अगर देंगे तो ज़रूर। पर मुझे 2 साल लगे इस काम को और उनको वहाँ से उठा के उनके गांव भेजने में। एक दिन एक लाला राम नाम का आदमी आया मेरे पास। आई होप मैं 2 मिनट और बोल सकती हूँ।
प्लीज़ मैम, प्लीज़।
लाला राम नाम का एक आदमी आया, उसने कहा कि मैडम चलिए, उस समय बाई जी बोलते थे, मैडम नहीं बोलते थे, मैडम तो अब बन गई हूँ मैं। तो बोले बाई जी आपने कहा था आप काम देंगे, तो चलिए मैं आपको लेके जाता हूँ। गाड़ी में हमको लेके गए, इतना कच्चा रास्ता, और मुझे लगा कि शायद ये मुझे मार देंगे। इतनी बुरी स्थिति थी उस गांव में पहुंचने के लिए, पर किसी तरह हम पहुंचे। फिर 2 साल लगे हमें अपने आप को ऑर्गेनाइज करने में कि क्या हमको करना चाहिए और क्या नहीं करना चाहिए और किस तरह करना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो पहले से ब्लू पॉटरी बनाते थे। मुझे नहीं आता था कुछ भी, पर वो बनाते थे ब्लू पॉटरी। पर चूँकि परवरिश बंगाल में हुई थी इसलिए थोड़ा डिज़ाइन का आइडिया था, और मैं उनके साथ रोज़ बैठती थी 3, 4, 5 घंटे, और इस तरह करते करते हमारे 4 साल गुजर गए। पर कुछ माल बना। अब जब माल बन गया तो लगा पैसा भी देना होगा। अब पैसा देना होगा तो कहाँ से लाएंगे, तो बेचना भी होगा। और इस तरह हमारी चेन चली, क्योंकि माल बना, पैसा देना होगा। बहुत शान से मैंने उनसे कहा कि मैं काम दूंगी, पर मुझे भी कुछ नहीं आता था। तो सीखने लगी मैं, जगह जगह जाने लगी मैं, और इस तरह से जब सीखना मेरा शुरू हुआ, और शायद मैं आज तक सीख रही हूँ, क्योंकि जो फील्ड हमने लिया है उसमें बिना सीखे आगे बढ़ना बहुत मुश्किल है। और एक चीज़ और बताती हूँ कि 90% मार्क्स आ गए ठीक है, पर अगर 40%, 30% आ जाए और जिगरा हो तो हम कहीं पे भी कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, ma'am, for those kind words and that inspiring story. Ma'am, Jayashree ma'am, I would like to ask you, हम लोग आपसे कितना कुछ सीखते हैं, like, all of us, you are such an inspiration, we get to learn so much from you. So, do you ever feel like there's something you can learn from the millennials or the Gen Z? Anything that you feel?
I have immense faith in the youth and the children. They've already seen the pandemic and now the war. So they're born, they've not heard stories. They're living it. They're seeing it. Very early in life, they've understood life is uncertain. Very early in life, they've understood that a stepping block can become a stepping stone. Very early in life, they've understood, don't give up. Reinvent and find ways. So when I began my journey with students, they were children who would make it to the IITs and IIMs, and they had the perseverance. Then I met students with passion. So they went into nanotechnology, and they went into healthcare, and they did innovative stuff. Today's Gen X, they have the perseverance, they have the passion, and they also have a purpose. So these are the children who are going to be changing this world for the better. They are going to take part in climate change. We are going to see girls not fit into a glass slipper, but break the glass ceiling. We are going to find boys who are going to be compassionate to the opposite gender. These are things that we are seeing today. we're seeing sensitivity in educated students who are there to make a difference. And I say it for them, that they want to do better and better. उनकी ज़िंदगी में वो ऐसा कुछ चाहते हैं कि वो कोई बदलाव लाएं और इस पूरे जहान को थोड़ा बेहतर बनाएं. सो बेहतर से बेहतर की तलाश करते हैं. नदी मिले तो समुद्र की तलाश करते हैं. टूट जाता है शीशा पत्थर की चोट से, टूट जाए शीशा ऐसे पत्थर की तलाश करते हैं. आई हैव रिस्पेक्ट, so much respect for the generation of today. The youth
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. And I think you have a major part to play because you, as an educator, this is all that you built in your students from a very young age.
Thank
So
you. I want to share this with all the parents and grandparents because they have reposed their trust from one student in my house to teaching at 10,000 today. This journey has been beautiful because of all of you sitting here. Thank you, Jaipur.
Thank you, ma'am. लीला मैम, आपसे भी यही क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहूँगी मैं. आपको लगता है कि आप हम मतलब जेन जी या मिलेनियल से यू लर्न समथिंग, और क्योंकि हम आपसे इतना कुछ सीखते हैं, यू नो हाउ थिंग्स आर चेंजिंग एवरी डे. डू यू फील दैट समथिंग दैट यू लर्नड और यू कैन लर्न फ्रॉम दिस न्यू जनरेशन?
आपने मेरे से पहला क्वेश्चन ये कहा था कि मैं कैसे वहाँ तक पहुँच गई कि दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी प्लेट हमने बना ली, क्योंकि मेरे पास ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यंगस्टर्स आते हैं और हम रोज़ यंग जो जनरेशन है उनको हमेशा ये कहती हूँ कि आप बताइए कल क्या होगा. जो हो चुका वो बीत गया, कल क्या होगा. तो मैं हमेशा यंगस्टर्स से यही पूछती रहती हूँ. और सबसे बड़ी बात, बहुत सारी महिलाएं हैं, मेरी बहू और मैं हम साथ साथ चाय पीते हैं. वो शाम को क्या पार्टी में गए, क्या करा उन्होंने, कैसे बातें करी, मैं उनसे सीखती हूँ और पुरानी बातें उन्हें बताती हूँ. तो इस तरह से मैं उनसे और ज़्यादा सीखती हूँ. तो मेरे ख्याल से मेरा जो सीखना है वो इसी तरह से होता है.
जी मैम, आई थिंक नीरजा पॉटरी, नीरजा इंटरनेशनल इज द फर्स्ट ब्लू पॉटरी टू गो ऑनलाइन. आई थिंक आपकी ही पहली आपने बनाई थी वेबसाइट.
जी हाँ, उसका यही रिजल्ट यही है, क्योंकि जब मेरे बच्चे पढ़कर आए, मैं थोड़ा कंजर्वेटिव थी. उन्होंने मुझे समझाया कि अगर आपको आगे बढ़ना है तो समय के साथ चलना होगा. और हम शायद जयपुर में या इंडिया में पहले हैं जिन्होंने ऑनलाइन अपना काम शुरू किया. ये सारा कुछ यंग जनरेशन के कारण ही हुआ.
थैंक यू सो मच मैम. थैंक यू. रेनू मैम, आपसे पूछना था मुझे, आप जैसे आपके इवेंट्स होते हैं, नेशनल होते हैं, इंटरनेशनल होते हैं, आपके इवेंट्स जैसे हफ्ते भर चलते होंगे 10 डेज़ के लिए. सो यू गॉन फॉर अ स्ट्रेच, फॉर अ लॉन्ग स्ट्रेच अवे फ्रॉम योर फैमिली. So how do you manage that expectation from a family? Because you have been a homemaker pehle, and now suddenly after 51, you are pursuing this new passion. So how do you manage that expectation?
जिम्मेवारियाँ मेरी अब अपनी ख़त्म हो गई है. बच्चों की शादी हो गई है, बहुएं आ गई है, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मेरे पे कम है और पूरा सपोर्ट उनका मुझे रहता है. मुझे अब वो चिंता नहीं है कि पीछे खाना कौन बनाएगा या खाना किसको खिलाना है, कैसे करना है. वो अपना मैनेज करते हैं. मैं अपनी डेट बता देती हूँ, इस डेट पे मुझे जाना है, इस डेट ये मेरी प्रायोरिटी है और मैं इस दिन पे अवेलेबल नहीं हूँ. मेरी साइकिलिंग आजकल फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी हो गई है. शादी में जाना और किसी फंक्शन में जाना मेरी सेकंड प्रायोरिटी हो गई है, क्योंकि अब बच्चे बड़े हो गए, वो उस जगह वो पहुँच जाते हैं तो मुझे स्पेस मिल जाता है अपने काम के लिए. और हमारी जो राइड होती है वो दिन के हिसाब से नहीं होती है. जैसे हमारी 200 किलोमीटर होती है तो हमको 13 घंटे में ख़त्म करनी होती है. 400 होती है तो हमको 27 घंटे में ख़त्म करनी होती है. 600 होती है तो 40 आवर्स में ख़त्म करनी होती है. 1200 किलोमीटर है तो हमको 90 घंटे में करनी है. 90 घंटे मतलब 5 दिन. तो जैसे
That's incredible.
अगर एक सेकंड भी अगर उससे लेट हो जाते हैं तो हम डिस्क्वालीफाई हो जाते हैं. तो हमारा टारगेट रहता है कि हम उसके फिनिश के पहले ख़त्म करें. तो इसमें
फैमिली सपोर्ट,
फैमिली का पूरा सपोर्ट है. पोती का बहुत सपोर्ट है. वो मेरी रात को तैयारी करती है, दादी मैं आपकी लाइट चार्ज कर दूं, आपका ये कर दूं, आपका वो कर दूं. पूरी तैयारी करके रखती है. और बिना फैमिली सपोर्ट के तो मैं आगे बढ़ ही नहीं सकती हूँ. पहला कदम हमको बढ़ाना पड़ता है, आगे के कदम हमारे सब साथ आ जाते हैं.
Incredible. Thank you so much. Irina ma'am, you are in a position of such power. You're a bureaucrat. You're in such a high place. So, are you excited about any new projects other than you being an IRS? Uske alawa bhi you're pursuing new interests. What are your future projects like?
Oh, I'm a whole lot about other projects. Being an IRS officer is just one of the caps I wear, because you see, I was brought up in a very conservative family where my mother believed ki, and I didn't take science. Everybody in our family took science. Even my mother is a postgraduate in zoology. तो जब साइंस नहीं लिया तो 12वीं में से हो गया इसका शादी कर दो. So I went through a very expensive but absolutely worthless education, which didn't equip me for anything. I got married. It was an arranged marriage. And after that, my husband was the inspiration for me to write this exam, because he said, you're a worthless housewife and you're not doing much good here. And so you might as well, So I wrote this exam and I came through, and and God blessed me with two daughters who have become very powerful young women now. One of them happens to be here, and she shared my journey in Nagpur, where we went for training. I was carrying her, and whenever I would go for anything, she says, इससे पहले तो family way में कोई officer नहीं आए, and you are the first. We don't have in government, we have this concept of precedent. Particularly where you're dealing with law, there is always precedent. And there was no precedent in Nagpur Academy for pregnant women. So that was one of the, I would say, a barrier that my daughter and I broke. And she was my strength then, because, it was tough times and I would just keep talking, and accounts was not exactly my forte then. Having said that, like I said, I started my journey as a housewife, difficult pregnancies. I believe that women, apart from a career or money-making kind of a thing, they should have something a passion or something which gives them happiness. So I embroider. I started embroidering during my second pregnancy, which was difficult, and both of us could have been lost. Again, my husband encouraged me to. And after that, I've now started taking folk paintings from every state into thread. So I've done around 12. And till my eyes are around, I'm going to keep doing that. And post-retirement, I would love to, because I'm associated with Jagrati, though I'm not doing much there, I would like to go for vocational guidance of women. Not only women, men and women, whoever. Because that's something which is not happening. I do counseling even now to young ladies, but give more time, be more committed to that. And then, of course, I'm hoping I'll be able to look after my grandchildren if my children oblige.
I think everybody's wishing that. My mother-in-law also wants the same. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable time. And I think because the panel is so short, I'll have to wind it up. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for giving us your valuable time and sharing your stories with us. And we definitely feel inspired. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Akshara, for skillfully hosting this elucidating panel discussion. Lest we forget, a token of our remembrance, I would like to invite Honorable Minister, Ms. Mamta Bhupesh, to felicitate our respectable panelists with a token of gratitude. I also invite National President National President Ms. Vandana Maheshwari and incoming President Ms. Madhu Tyagi to come on the stage. I invite our founder members, Ms. Suman Reddy and Ms. Shailja Reddy to come on the stage. Let's give a round of applause to all our dignitaries. I request our Honorable Minister, Women and Child Development, Ms. Mamta Bhupesh, to come and say a few words.
I would like to thank Cowe groups और मधु जी, नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट, शिवानी स्टेट प्रेसिडेंट एंड ऑल द वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट की एक बहुत बड़ा एग्जाम्पल अभी स्टेज के ऊपर डिस्कशन में बैठा हुआ था। जो राजस्थान को मैं समझती हूँ, इन सारी मेरी फ्रेंड्स के माध्यम से राजस्थान आज स्ट्रॉन्ग हो रहा है, अपनी पहचान बना रहा है। मैं कोवे के सारी टीम को बहुत बहुत बधाई देना चाहूँगी कि बहुत कम समय में, कई ग्रुप्स होते हैं जिनको 20-20, 30-30, 40-40, 50-50 साल लगते हैं तब जाके वो कोई काम में अपनी पहचान बना पाते हैं, लेकिन आपने अभी 15-16 साल में ही अपनी एक बहुत ही अलग पहचान बनाई है। और हंड्रेड्स ऑफ लेडीज़ तो राजस्थान में, थाउजेंड्स ऑफ लेडीज़ ऑल ओवर इंडिया के अंदर आपने एंटरप्रेन्योर्स तैयार किए हैं। मैं आपके ब्राइट फ्यूचर की कामना करना चाहूँगी और उम्मीद करूँगी कि आपके माध्यम से ज़रूरतमंद महिलाओं तक आप लोग पहुँच पाएँ और कहीं ना कहीं राजस्थान को मजबूत बनाने में आप लोगों का एक रोल मॉडल हो, इंडिया लेवल पर आपकी संस्था को लोग एक ताकत के रूप में और एक अच्छे रास्ते के ऊपर ले जाने वाले रूप में पहचाने। मैं शिवानी को बहुत बहुत थैंक्स कहना चाहूँगी, बधाई देना चाहूँगी कि उन्होंने राजस्थान के अंदर बहुत अच्छे तरीके से कोवे को चला रखा है और बहुत सी सैकड़ों महिलाएं इनसे जुड़ी हुई हैं। आज राजस्थान के अंदर मैं सरकार के अंदर वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड मिनिस्टर हूँ, तो मैं आप लोगों से कहना चाहूँगी कि मैं यहाँ पर एक मिनिस्टर बन के आपके बीच में नहीं आई, आपकी एक दोस्त बन के, एक सहयोगी बन के आपके बीच में आई हूँ। और मैं उम्मीद करूँगी कि हमारी सरकार के माध्यम से जो भी कोई फैसिलिटीज़ महिलाओं को मिलती है, जैसे अभी जयश्री जी को मैंने सुना कि उन्होंने अशोक गहलोत जी के लिए बोला कि उन्होंने मुझे ज़मीन के लिए ऑफ़र किया और कहीं ना कहीं आज एक बहुत अच्छी संस्था जयश्री पेडीवाल ने यहाँ पर खोल रखी है स्कूल की। तो जो लीडर्स होते हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट होती है, उनकी भी जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि किस तरह से स्टेट को हम अपलिफ्ट करें, किस तरह से स्टेट को हम इन्हांस करें और किन को चुनें। सबसे बड़ी ज़रूरत है आज सिलेक्शन की। तो मैं कोवे पूरी टीम से कहना चाहूँगी इस बात का कि आप अच्छे सिलेक्शन के साथ में महिलाओं को चुनें, जिनके अंदर काम करने का जज्बा हो, जिनके अंदर जुनून हो कि हमें कुछ ना कुछ करना है। और उस जुनून के अंदर अगर हमारी सरकार के माध्यम से कोई भी आपको अगर आवश्यकता लगेगी तो मैं निश्चित तौर पे आपको एश्योर करती हूँ कि मैं आपके साथ कंधे से कंधा मिला के खड़ी रहूँगी और आपको पूरी मजबूती प्रदान करने की कोशिश करूँगी। क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं महिलाएं अगर आगे बढ़ती हैं तो हम सब आगे बढ़ते हैं। महिला का ना तो नाम होता है, ना उसकी धर्म होता है, ना उसकी जाति होती है, ना बिरादरी होती है, महिला महिला होती है। और अगर उस महिला के दृश्य में कोई भी महिला आगे बढ़ती है तो हमें सबको ये फीलिंग आनी चाहिए मन में कि मैं ही आगे बढ़ रही हूँ। जब तक हमें समानता की भावना नहीं आएगी, हम एक दूसरे की को सपोर्ट करने की फीलिंग नहीं करेंगे। ज़रूरी नहीं है, कई बार क्लैश, बिजनेस क्लैश हो जाते हैं कि भी मैं भी अगर कोई गारमेंट एक्सपोर्टर हूँ तो दूसरी महिला भी बनना चाहती तो मैं उसको आगे क्यों बढ़ने दूँ, या कोई एजुकेशन लेवल में आगे चल रही है तो मैं उसको क्यों आगे होने दूँ। ये भावना ना रख के ये सोचना चाहिए कि अगर कोई नई लेडी किसी नए सेक्टर में काम करने चाह रही है और मेरे पास अगर एक्सपीरियंस है तो मैं उसे गाइड करूं, कहीं ना कहीं हम सब लोगों को उसमें ताकत मिलेगी। और महिला अगर सशक्त रूप से खड़ी होती है किसी भी फील्ड में तो हम सब लोगों की रेस्पेक्ट बढ़ती है। आज आप लोग जो अभी पैनलिस्ट हैं और भी महिलाएं राजस्थान की जिनका विशेष तौर पे बहुत सारी चीज़ों में नाम है, कोई अच्छी डॉक्टर हैं, कोई अच्छी आर्किटेक्ट हैं, कोई अच्छी इंजीनियर हैं, कोई अपना बिजनेस चलाती हैं। तो जिस भी फील्ड में महिलाएं जितनी आगे बढ़ रही हैं उतना हम सब लोगों का रेस्पेक्ट बढ़ रहा है, अपना स्टेट बढ़ रहा है। मैं तो ज़्यादा लंबा भाषण नहीं देते हुए ये कहना चाहूँगी कि मेरी उम्मीद है और ख्वाहिश है और सपना है एक मेरा कि हिंदुस्तान आगे बढ़े, राजस्थान आगे बढ़े, तो लोग ये कह पाएँ कि राजस्थान आगे इसलिए बढ़ा कि यहाँ की महिलाओं के अंदर काम करने का जज्बा है। और राजस्थान को महिलाओं के सशक्तिकरण के रूप में पहचाना जाए, क्योंकि हम लोग बहुत ऑर्थोडॉक्स थे, घूंघट प्रथा हमारे यहाँ थी, लड़के लड़कियों में भेद हमारे यहाँ था, हम बेटी को कम पसंद करके बेटे को घर में, सब आज भी ये सोचते हैं कि हमारे घर में लड़का ही जन्म लेना चाहिए, एक बेटा तो होना ही चाहिए। ये सब परंपराएं जो राजस्थान में चल रही थी, आज सब चीज़ बदल गई है। मुझे ये बताते हुए खुशी है आप लोगों को कि 10 साल पहले जहाँ 842 लड़कियां थी आउट ऑफ 1000 बॉयज़ के ऊपर, आज हम लोग 948 गर्ल्स आ गई हैं 1000 बॉयज़ के साथ में। तो कहीं ना कहीं जो महिलाओं का, जो पहले लड़कियों को भ्रूण हत्या के रूप में मार दिया जाता था, वो सब चीज़ें कम होती जा रही हैं। और आज बच्चियों को भी परिवार वाले पसंद करते हैं। लड़की घर में जन्म ले रही तो खुश होते हैं, इसलिए खुश होते हैं कि आप जैसी महिलाएं आगे बढ़ती हुई उनको नज़र आती हैं। तो उनको ये लगता है कि हमारे घर में बेटी ने जन्म लिया है तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारी लड़की भी कल जयश्री पेडीवाल बन सकती है, लीला बोरदिया बन सकती है, कमला पोद्दार बन सकती है, शिवानी बोहरा बन सकती है। तो आपने एक एग्जाम्पल जो पेश किया है उससे हमारी बच्चियों की स्थिति बहुत सुधरी है, एजुकेशन लेवल सुधरा है। राजस्थान जो है, मुख्यमंत्री जी सरकार के रूप में महिलाओं की शिक्षा, एजुकेशन को, गर्ल्स एजुकेशन को बहुत ज़्यादा हम लोग आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। आज हम लोगों ने एक सरकार से एक ऑर्डर निकला हुआ है कि कहीं किसी भी गांव के अंदर, कितनी भी दूर दराज के गाँव के अंदर अगर 500 गर्ल्स स्कूल में पढ़ रही हैं तो वहाँ पे गर्ल्स कॉलेज खोल दी जाएगी अपने आप ऑटोमेटिक। ये सरकार ने नियम पास किया है और 36 कॉलेज हमारी लास्ट ईयर इस तरह से खुल भी चुकी हैं कि लड़कियां अपने डोर स्टेप पे उनको कॉलेज एजुकेशन मिले और कहीं ना कहीं वो अपना खुद का रास्ता चुन पाए और सोसाइटी को एक अच्छा एग्जाम्पल दे पाए गांव दराज के अंदर भी। तो मैं कोवे संस्था को, जो मधु जी भी आई हुई हैं हैदराबाद से, नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट है, उनको भी बहुत बहुत ग्रीटिंग्स देना चाहूँगी मेरी, और आपके ब्राइट फ्यूचर की, आपकी पूरी संस्था के ब्राइट फ्यूचर की कामना करूँगी और उम्मीद करूँगी आप और हम सब लोग मिलके न सिर्फ राजस्थान, पूरे देश के अंदर महिलाओं की स्थिति को बदलेंगे। महिला सशक्तिकरण के इस दौर के अंदर हम सब लोग मिलके आगे बढ़ने का प्रयास करेंगे। मुझे यहाँ पे बुला के एक बहुत ही अच्छे लोगों के डिस्कशन को सुनने का जो मौका दिया, उसके लिए मैं शिवानी को बहुत बहुत थैंक्स कहना चाहूँगी कि मुझे मैं कई बार अपनी बातें सोचती रहती हूँ कि भी मैंने किस तरह से स्ट्रगल किया होगा, कैसे राजनीति में आई होंगी, तो वैसे ही मैंने आज अपनी फ्रेंड्स को सुना यहाँ पे, तो मुझे लगता है कि हम लोगों को चैलेंजेस सब जगह होते हैं, लेकिन अंदर मन को बहुत मजबूत करना पड़ेगा, अंदर से ताकत बनानी पड़ेगी और कहीं ना कहीं दृढ़ निश्चय करना पड़ेगा कि हमें ये काम करना ही है। अगर हमने ठान ली ये बात को, तो मैं नहीं समझती कि कोई भी ऐसी हर्डल हमारी आ सकती है जो हम लोगों को रास्ता रोक दे हमारा। इसलिए हमको बिल्कुल मन को स्ट्रॉन्ग करके जो भी लक्ष्य की तरफ चलना चाहते हैं, जो भी काम को आप करना चाहते हैं, हम लोग परिवार के अंदर माएँ हैं, हम बच्चों को सिर्फ ही कहते हैं पढ़ाई कर लो, सारे दिन स्टडी के लिए उनको बहुत ज़्यादा कहते हैं कि पढ़ लो, लेकिन कोई ज़रूरी नहीं है। हमें अपनी बेटियों के अंदर हुनर को पहचानना होगा। हमारी बेटी के अंदर, बढ़ती हुई बच्ची के अंदर उम्र जिसकी बढ़ रही है, टीन एज में आ रही है, एल्डर हो रही है, तो उसके अंदर क्वालिटी है, क्या वो कर सकती हैं। अगर हमने अंदर से उनकी सोल में से, उनकी आत्मा में से, मन में से वो चीज़ पहचान ली, तो निश्चित तौर पे हमारी बेटी आने वाले समय में बहुत ऊंचे पद पे जा सकती है, देश का नाम रोशन कर सकती है। मैं यही ब्लेसिंग्स देना चाहूँगी। मुझे यहाँ बुला के सब लोगों को देखने सुनने का मौका दिया, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
मैम आप इधर ही 2 मिनट। Thank you, ma'am. I request Founder President and President Rajasthan Chapter, Ms. Nidhi Toshnewal and Ms. Shivani Bora, to felicitate our Honorable Minister. Yeah, I also request all the executive committee members of Cowe Rajasthan chapter to come up on the stage for a group photo. हाँ, हमारे लैपटॉप में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, जीके का वो वायर नहीं लग रहा है, वो आके देख के चले गए, वो नहीं लग रही है, वो बार बार अपने आप हो गया ऑटोमेटिकली। Moving forward to our next segment of this event, I'd like to invite Ms. Rita Kuhad, owner Samanvay Art Gallery, to come up on the stage and announce the winners of the art exhibition Reimagine, Reinvent and Recreate. Rita ji is an artist and educationist, the women behind social education initiatives like Akshar and Tir. She also founded the Subodh Play School and is the proprietor of Samanvay. Talking a little about the art exhibition Reimagine, Reinvent and Recreate was chosen as a platform to showcase artworks from recyclable waste that otherwise gets disposed as landfill. Many educational institutions and women entrepreneurs had participated in the exhibition and was judged on the parameters such as aesthetics, innovation, cleanliness, captioning, etc. I request Rita ji to come up on the stage and announce the winners.
The exhibition was, I think, very well done, but and it was difficult, very difficult to decide. Manju helped me decide. I'm not speaking into the mic. Now is it audible? Okay. So. So. The first prize, what we thought was, it was very difficult to decide because all of them were pretty good. So the first one is Majestic by JPIS. The second exhibit was Wearing Out Force, and that again was JPGS. And the third one was Packaging Rolls Reused by Aparna. She used everything was from packaging rolls. And there was very attractive plants along with them. And number 16, which was Sri Ratnam. Ratnam. That again is JPG. JPHS.
So it seems like JPIS, JPHS and JPGS. So wow.
And
two are the
four.
first prizes. These two are the
second. No, you asked for 5. Huh? So third, fourth, and the fifth one is Kalaneri's something on eye donation. So I mean, their empathy for blind people, that was exhibited well enough. So thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I invite incoming National President, Ms. Madhu Tyagi, to present a token of appreciation to Ms. Rita Kuhad. Thank you all. By far, this evening has been very engaging and enriching for all of us. But now is the time which has been much awaited for, the time to give Cowe Excellence Awards 2022. Before we proceed with the award ceremony, I'd like to invite Ms. Suman Kumar, Founder Director, Cowe India, to throw light on the inception of Cowe Excellence Awards and the journey beyond.
I think this can't come out, no? Put it high.
Do you need a cordless now?
No, that's okay. I should say good evening, women, because we have almost crossed the day now. But anyway, I'll try to. I asked for 5 minutes, and that's what I'll keep to. The idea of my talking about Cowe is not the what I did this, that. No. What made us do it? How did we think that Cowe will progress? In fact, Sandhya, Shailaja, and a few other ladies, we met in 1987. And that is the time we formed a small organization called ICWE. And we didn't know how to run it. So we thought, let's do an EDP program first. And we went to APITCO. And I think one of Shailaja's aunt joined, and we all joined. We did an APITCO program and started industry. They had industries, I started industry. And that is when we felt that there is something we have to do. And we formed a group under FAPSI, Federation of AP Chamber of Commerce, a women's cell, and we made an organization called ALEAP. You must have all heard of ALEAP. And in fact, we were 5, 6 of us who were working all the time. We created an industrial estate. We did EDP programs. We did conferences. Even invited people like Shiv Khera and all that to address our programs. And we got a lot of participation and a lot of accolades. So it was not appreciated by the president, who was a lifelong president. And so we said, this is not done. We should have a democratic organization. And that is when 6 of us moved out of ALEAP. And we formed Cowe. And that was in 2004. But then we also in fact, very sure that we will not repeat. Each president will have 2 years program, and then again the second and the third, at least 12 years. Our 6 presidents will spend 12 years, and by 12 years we will settle down. And that is how we did. We contacted ZDH, we did export, how to export, we did programs, made some money, and then we went to banks. They said, do food EDP, so we did food EDP. Then Sandhya went to government, GTEX they did. So we added to GTEX, we did the program, but what I said, no, how to pull crowd? So we did a ramp show. And the topic of the ramp show was, what should the working woman wear in India? Sari is not the answer for a working woman. So a sari also can be worn in a different way. Plus Western Indianized Western dresses. So we did a ramp show, and even the rickshawalas came and saw it. So there was so much, and then Amity College participated. So a lot of people. So then we thought that we have to do programs so that government sees us, financial institutions see us, and the public sees us. So we thought we'll do an exhibition. And we called it the Cowe's Trade Carnival. And Uma Gorkha puts it, she said, Suman decided we have to do exhibition, so we all started running. And literally, we all worked, five of us, we worked very hard. And a lady came to me and she said, I want a job. I said, what kind of a job? Any job. I said, okay, we are doing this exhibition. Will you work for us? What will you do? I'll get participation. I said, wonderful, I'll give you 15,000. You earn that money and I will give it to you. She went to every person. She went door to door. She brought kaju fry karne wala, she brought the carpet wala, she brought, at that time it was not women entrepreneurs, it was anybody. And so we got almost 200, 300 stalls. And we had a very nice exhibition. And we kept on repeating year after year, year after year, year after year. And that is how our exhibition started. So then when I became the president, I said every Saturday we will sit. After lunch, we'll come here at 2 o'clock and we'll sit till 6 o'clock. Anybody who wants to come and meet us, or who wants to discuss with us, or gives us a project, or financial institutions. And whenever we did, our EDP programs were for 1 month. But we did hand-holding. We used to have, every week we used to call them. We used to ask them what happened to their projects. And this is how we kept in touch with them all the time. Even now we said, what are you doing? How are you doing? What did you do all these days? So it was keeping touch that is important. We should have the roster for everybody who has walked into Cowe office. We had a register, which anybody who came to Cowe office had it right in that register. And then we used to follow up what happened, why she came, what did she do, how she... Now people say, koi aata hi nahi hai. Hum unko bulane ke liye, every time we called them for a meeting, we used to have some kind of a game, either a balloon game or a quiz, or there was a lady called G. Uma. She used to make little up to now you can get all these videos on WhatsApp. But she used to, at that time, she used to give, we used to show people, we used to discuss. We had tea parties there. Also, sometimes we saw films. So these are when you have a place like Cowe, I don't think it should be empty even for a minute. From morning till evening, it should be available to the members. And the members can come and meet. I know a lady, Rama Devi. She used to come and sit in Cowe office and she used to make a Cowe calendar. And she says, I'm in love with Cowe and I made this calendar. And later on she did ISO, and now she's looking after all ISO and FRA and all those certifications. She's looking after Cowe's. And she has retired as the president of Telangana chapter. So that is the kind of opportunity a Cowe office can give, and that is why we feel that an office is important. Now, I was very disturbed during the last 2 years when it was all digital. I belong to where we met in 1987, and 88 I started my first industry. So you can imagine how old is my thought. Even my friends say digitization, digital nahi chalta apna. How to send money, how to get money, I don't understand those kinds of things. So I am very happy that at least we have started meeting, and I feel that this is one-to-one meeting is what is important, and that makes us sisters, that makes us love each other, makes us understand each other, and that is how we love to come to Cowe office and mix and plan programs for Cowe, so that the Cowe grows not only to develop new entrepreneurs, but also put opportunity for sick units. There are so many units who want help. Get GST consultant to your office. Get income tax consultant to your office. And let them talk. Call bank managers to your office. Get a chartered accountant to make a profile of your new project. These are the kinds of things that a Cowe should do. Plus registration. Your SSI registration, MSME registration, whatever. These registrations you should be able to do from Cowe office. At one time, FAPSI used to have these consultants, and even Cowe we have a chartered accountant also. So how to do online marketing? There are consultants. Let Cowe get them, and you can keep a small cost for it, but at the same time, this is these are the kinds of support system that Cowe can do. And that way you will, and we used to meet, we used to have lunch meetings once a month. And if we didn't meet for a week, we used to say, what has happened? Just kahin bahar chale gaye kya? You know, that kind of a thing. So I feel that बहुत तड़पन रहनी चाहिए. And this lady I'm talking about, जिसको 15,000 किया, she needed that 15,000 so badly that she made my project successful. So I think it is that kind of, I would put a Hindi word, तड़पन होनी चाहिए, to do things, to meet people, to enjoy, to have, in fact, one evening you can say, wear your best saris and we'll have a ram show in the office. Something new every time when you have a meeting. At least once a month if you can do, once a month lunch, once a month a ram show, once a month games, once a month a film. Four things you do, you see your Cowe will become very vibrant, as somebody gave us the name of Vibrant Cowe, and that is what I'm looking for. Thank you. There's a little thing that I want to just read out. If you see someone falling behind, walk beside them. If you see someone being ignored, find a way to include them. Always remind people of their worth. One small act could mean the world to them. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I'd like to invite our National President, Ms. Vanda Maheshwari, to enlighten us on the activities of Cowe India and talk briefly about the awards.
Thank you, Nandita. And Sumanji, I think the passion that these 6 founders have, it's been so contagious that now we are all passionate about Cowe. So, you know, for us, sleep, eat, drink, everything is Cowe, nothing else beyond that. So a very warm and happy evening to everyone here. Cowe is not an organization for us. It is a passion closest to our heart. We at Cowe support a women entrepreneur from the ideation stage to success and then go further by celebrating these successes. We train, handhold, support, mentor, and celebrate the various stages of entrepreneurship of every Cowe member. कहते हैं कि हर कामयाब आदमी के पीछे एक औरत होती है, लेकिन हर कामयाब औरत के पीछे वो खुद होती है, और इसी जज्बे को जगाने के लिए आज से 17 साल पहले हमारे 6 फर्स्ट जनरेशन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स ने एक ऐसी संस्था की परिकल्पना की जिसका उद्देश्य महिलाओं को हर क्षेत्र में सशक्त करना था, और इसी परिकल्पना ने कोवे इंडिया को जन्म दिया. आज हम भारत के 11 राज्यों में उपस्थित हैं और बाकी राज्यों में भी जल्दी ही उपस्थित हो जाएंगे. Entrepreneurship is a footprint left by a series of efforts done right. Quintessential entrepreneurs have a number of characteristics that contribute to their success. While some entrepreneurs possess the touch of gold, other entrepreneurs would do better by honing their skills. Maybe you don't think of yourself as an entrepreneur. Maybe you don't think you have the skill that can lead to an entrepreneurship endeavor. But you need to keep your eyes open for opportunities to push yourself to a new level in your career. You never know where it might take you. But entrepreneurship took a woman much ahead and gave her the confidence to lead the world. With an example, India currently has over 8 million women entrepreneurs. It is only 14%. India is home to a diverse set of women entrepreneurs, and we at Cowe strive towards bridging this gap. A steadily growing tribe of women entrepreneurs in India have been marking their identity across domains and industries. From conventional women-friendly enterprises like cottage industries to new-age startups, women have started holding the reins everywhere. From the neighborhood auntie who runs a beauty parlor, to a teacher who conducts a tuition center from home, we've all seen women spearheading businesses. For years, women had to contend with these small, informal work-from-home businesses. But then, in the last few years, with digitization, liberalization, growth of e-commerce and social networks, plenty has changed. Today, a vast majority of startups in India are either run by a woman or have a female co-founder. A woman who has an entrepreneurial idea need not look for financial support from her family members or conventional banks because there are so many government schemes available today. Swavalamban Sashakt, a mega campaign, was launched by Cowe in association with SIDBI to give fillip to the Stand Up India scheme launched by the Government of India. The main aim of the series of webinars was to ignite the spark for business leadership amongst women entrepreneurs to start their entrepreneurial journey to become Swavalambi, to realize the potential that they can be job givers and not job seekers. The first tremendously successful series of 20 webinars was conducted in June 2021, and second series was launched in February this year. As our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji says, hard work never brings fatigue, it brings satisfaction. So we will continue with our hard work. Now, why do we work? For money or for success, fame, honor, self-realization, for the good life? Each of us is driven by an entirely different set of compulsions. Even when you succeed in your calling, rewards can differ. Ambition always begins with a dream, a purpose. And even though money may be an important part of it, I frankly doubt if it really matters that much. Most people strive, excel, achieve for reasons other than money. It is a desire to prove themselves. Even those whom we frown upon, a Ramlingam Raju or a Linda Lovelace, were actually pursuing the same objective, each in their own unique way. That's where awards play a crucial role. Not everyone's lucky to get the money and the rara he or she deserves. Those who do not manage to get by because of the support and recognition awards give them. When the history of cinema is written, Satyajit Ray will be remembered for his great films. He may not have made money from them. Some of his negatives may be irretrievably damaged, but the awards endorse him as country's greatest filmmaker. An award ceremony makes people feel their work is valued. It shows approval and gratitude for each person's good job, and it makes people aware that good work will be rewarded. It's almost a badge that says you are externally recognized as having achieved something by your community. It is also something to distinguish yourself against others in grant applications. But recognition aside, merely applying for awards or seeking to be nominated also brings a multitude of career benefits. Putting together an award application can help you reflect on your skills and career progress. It may push you to become more competitive by filling gaps in your CV and increase your visibility. Seeking out senior colleagues who will cheer for you can help you build a strong support base for the future. Competing for awards also creates an opportunity to receive useful feedback about your work and how you are perceived for those who nominated you or the awards committee. Of course, you should emerge from the process with an award in hand, all the better. But even if you don't win, competing for an award is often a worthwhile effort that will help you further your professional development. Way back in 2014, we realized that there were not many women entrepreneur awardees. Women were doing business, but in an unorganized way. They were more of homepreneurs, as we call them today. We made it a mission to bring as many as possible to the organized sector, and hence conducted many awareness programs to make them understand the benefit of getting into the organized sector. We also encourage them to register as SSI or micro units by providing them with necessary support and doing quality assessment of their products to help them foray into the niche market. Out of 25% target of annual procurement for MSCs, a sub-target of 4% of annual procurement from MSCs is earmarked for procurement from MSC owned by scheduled caste or scheduled tribes. And just the 3% of procurement for MSCs is earmarked for procurement from MSCs owned by women. And to boost our members to get into the supply chain of the 3% public procurement policy of the government, we started the Cowe Excellence Awards in 2014. Even today, the percentage of successful and recognized women is low as compared to men, and our endeavor is to continue working towards minimizing this gap. डर हमें भी लगा था फासला देखकर, पर हम बढ़ते गए रास्ता देखकर, खुद ब खुद नज़दीक आते गई हमारी मंजिल हमारा हौसला देखकर. Today is a proud day for us as we present the Cowe Excellence Awards to the most deserving women entrepreneurs who have excelled in their respective fields and have been selected by an extremely distinguished jury. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We begin with the Cowe India Excellence Awards. With more than 100 plus nominations from all over India, 16 women were chosen for their exceptional contribution in their respective fields. A 3-member jury was appointed on guard to determine the awardees. These jury members included Ms. Leela Bodia, owner Nija International, whose brand is synonymous with blue pottery. Ms. Renu Chalu, an ex-managing director, SBI, ex-MD, State Bank of Hyderabad. Dr. B. Kirneira Murthy, strategy consultant, director, corporate boards and affairs, office bearer, moving images, and Apna Vatan. I request Ms. Leela Ji Bodia to come up on the stage and say a few lines.
Hello, good evening to everyone. जैसा अभी मिसेस कुहार ने कहा कि बहुत मुश्किल हो रही है किसे दें, सभी बहुत अच्छे थे और मेरे सामने भी यही मुश्किल आई. 114 लोगों में एंड एक से एक बढ़ के जिनका की बायोडेटा था और जिनका करियर वो था और जिनका काम था, तो मुझे बहुत मुश्किल हो रही थी और कई बार तो मुझे लग रहा था अरे किनको मैं छोड़ूं और किनको मैं लूं. तो अगर मेरे से कोई गलती हुई हो तो मुझे माफ़ करें, इस बार नहीं तो अगले बार ज़रूर. तो इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं कहूँगी कि सभी का काम बहुत बहुत अच्छा था. कुछ लोगों का मैं 1 या 2 उदाहरण आपको ज़रूर देना चाहूँगी. कुछ महिलाओं के जिस तरह से कि हमारे पास कोई काम नहीं था और हमने काम शुरू किया, आज हम वहाँ तक पहुँचे. मैं पूरी तरह नहीं बता पाऊँगी क्योंकि समय की भी वो है. और ये पढ़ के हमें लगा कि कितना जज्बा है उन महिलाओं में जो आगे बढ़ने के लिए, अपने परिवार को चलाने के लिए आगे से आगे काम कर रही हैं. और एक मतलब मेरी जैसे एज नानी दादी हूँ तो एक सीख जरूर देना चाहूँगी कि महिलाएं जब काम करने के लिए आगे आएँ तो कभी ये ना सोचें कि हम महिलाएं हैं, हम ह्यूमन बीइंग हैं. ये बात हमेशा ध्यान रखें तो आपको कभी भी पीछे मुड़ के नहीं देखना पड़ेगा. आप एक जज्बे के साथ आगे बढ़ सकेंगी. धन्यवाद.
I request Leela ma'am to please stay on the stage. I also invite our dignitaries, our panelists, National President Vandana Maheshwari, Founder President Ms. Nidhi Toshniwal, President Cowe Rajasthan Ms. Shivani Bora, and upcoming National President Ms. Madhu Tyagi to felicitate the awardees.
As I call your name, kindly walk towards the stage to accept your award.
इसके बाद एक राउंड 5 अवार्ड होने के बाद तीनों फाउंडर मेंबर्स को नाम मैं बता दूँ.
Architect Chetna Jain from Telangana chapter for category Creative Services. She is a managing partner at Dhrummataru Consultants. Space management with effective practical design has been her core design competency. Today, her firm is a leading organization working closely with government and public organizations in various fields. Architect Gitanjali Kasliwal from Rajasthan chapter, receiving award for category Rural Entrepreneurship. She is the founder of Anantaya, a lifestyle store, and co-founder at AKFD Studios. Her focus is at revival of ancient craft and artisanal skills. She provides a sustainable livelihood to 4,000 artisans and their communities. Ms. Kamla Poddar from Rajasthan chapter, receiving award for category Social Entrepreneurship. She is the chairperson and founder of Kamla Poddar Institutes. She has diversified her entrepreneurial footprint from education to wellness, lifestyle, jewelry, and social service. Ms. Mala Khetan from Rajasthan chapter is receiving her award for category Core Service Sector. She is a founder member of Disha Foundation. Her work has been towards providing holistic help for mentally, physically, and neurologically challenged children. Mala Khetan ma'am is not here. Ms. Nimi Chilappa from Tamil Nadu chapter is receiving her award for category Social Entrepreneurship. Ms. Pavani Khandelwal from Uttar Pradesh chapter. Is she here? Is receiving her award for category Social Entrepreneurship. She is the founder of Atmanirbhar, which focuses on enabling mobility for women. She has trained over 10,000 women in 12 cities and provided them with the means to earn a livelihood. Ms. Pratima Maruti Marlapalle from Telangana is receiving her award for category Core Manufacturing. She is the founder of Nandini Enterprises, which is a solution provider in the field of automation, electrical, instrumentational, and industrial robotics.
I think we should say some more because she has done so much.
Yeah. Ma'am, if you would want to take the dais, please.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Feel so honored to stand in between among all of you. You all are so lovely and strong woman, successful woman. Thank you so much for selecting me. Thank you. Sorry, ma'am?
Tell us about your business.
Yeah, I'm from Nandini Enterprises and in core manufacturing sector where there are very less women. I started in 2007 and when I started I used to meet mostly men. So whenever I used to go for site visit or even for sales, it was difficult to convince or to do sales or service part being a woman. But here I am today and thank you for the support and motivation. Thank you so much.
Ms. Preeti Bhatnagar from Rajasthan chapter is receiving her award in category Core Service Sector. She is the founder of Suryansh Food and Beverages, which deals in raw and pure honey. Her motto is to replace hazardous artificial sweeteners with healthy and natural ones. Ms. Priya Patel from Gujarat is receiving her award in category Core Manufacturing. She is the founder of Field Master Innovation, which is India's largest manufacturer of security electrical fencing. They work closely with many government departments in planning perimeter detection systems and also provide services to farming and residential sector. Ms. Rekha Man from Punjab is receiving her award in category Creative Manufacturing. She is the founder of Patiala Handicraft Workshop Cooperative Society Limited. She is an entrepreneur, educator, researcher, and institution builder. Her work in Fulkari entrepreneurship has been adapted in the form of module programs and developmental interventions. Ms. Saloni Sancheti from Rajasthan chapter is receiving her award in category Creative Manufacturing. She is the founder of Bansuli, which aims to provide the tribals of Dung a regular source of income and stopping seasonal migration by providing them a livelihood. It specializes in handcrafted bamboo products such as jewelry, rakhis, home decor, etc. Ms. Shilpa Choksi from Gujarat for category Creative Manufacturing. She is the proprietor at House of Marigold, which deals in high-end luxury watches and designer menswear. After the success of Marigold, Shilpa ji launched 2 more affordable brands, Jakanda and Abhas. Ms. Sudha Heda from Maharashtra is receiving the award in category Rural Entrepreneurship. She is the founder of J. Sudha House, which deals in aromatherapy perfumes, feng shui candles, incense sticks, and hair and skincare. She also provides international, commercial, and industrial Vastu Shastra consultancy. Ms. Anila Kothari from Rajasthan is being recognized for her service to society through Bhagwan Mahavir Cancer Research Institute and Hospital. She provides emotional and financial support to cancer patients and their attendants. She also actively promotes cancer awareness through seminars, poster exhibitions, etc. Princess Gauravi Kumari of Jaipur is being recognized for her work through Princess Diya Kumari Foundation. The foundation provides holistic training and skill development to women in Rajasthan to help make them self-reliant and also to promote the handicraft tradition of Rajasthan. Ms. Seema Tatiwala from Rajasthan chapter is being recognized for her contribution in the field of jewelry design, art and culture. She is the managing partner and head of R&D unit at Tatiwala's, a leading jewelry retail brand in Rajasthan. She was amongst the very first jewelry designers in Jaipur and is credited as taking her brand to new heights. She also happens to be my mother. Now we will be moving forward with the Cowe Chapter Awards. Best Emerging Chapter Award goes to the Gujarat chapter. I would request the entire team from Gujarat, whoever has come, to please come up on the stage to take their award.
Suman Kumar, Miss Suman Kumar.
I would like to invite Miss Suman Kumar,
Miss Sandhya Reddy.
Miss Sandhya Reddy,
Miss Shalja Reddy.
Miss Shelja Reddy on the stage, please. I would like to invite somebody from the Gujarat chapter to please come and say a few words. Please.
Thank you so much, the jury and the entire Cowe team. This is a big, big surprise and a big booster for us. So next time it will be, I think we are going to do great work. This award is going to be a big, big booster for us. Thank you so much.
Many congratulations to the Gujarat chapter. The next award is the Best Chapter Award, and the award goes to, the second Best Chapter Award goes to Andhra Pradesh chapter. I would like to invite the entire team to come up on the stage, please.
बच्चों को भी प्राइज देना है, वो लोग खड़े हैं आर्ट कॉम्पिटिशन में।
I would like to invite somebody from the Andhra Pradesh chapter to come and say a few words, please.
Good evening, everybody. We wanted to be the best, but we come as a second best. Next time, we wanted to give a good competition to all our other chapters. All the best to all the chapters.
Okay, now is the moment.
Yeah, this is the final award for this evening. The Best Chapter Award goes to the Telangana chapter. Requesting the Telangana team to please come up on the stage to collect your award.
हाँ 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 ठीक ठीक हाँ 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 ले लीजिए हाँ ठीक ओके
पोडियम चाहिए क्योंकि मेरे दूसरा इवेंट है सीएम का उसके लिए पोडियम चाहिए तो वो आ रहे हैं लेने तो अब तुम तो ये तो है वो तुम समझ के देखो लिस्ट पढ़ के तो ये इसको ना बैठ के कर दो एंड ये पोडियम उनको बोलते हैं सीएम साहब का वो फंक्शन पोडियम आ रहा है इसलिए तो यहाँ
I would like to invite somebody on the podium to say a few words on their victory.
ठीक है मैं भिजवाती हूँ घर भिजवाती हूँ हाँ
Good evening. I am Jyotsna, Telangana Chapter President. It's a great pleasure and an honor to receive this award today, the Best Chapter Award. And coming to Rajasthan and taking it here makes the award all the more sweeter. And taking any award means it is also adding up a lot of responsibility and the responsibility to hold it up for the next year and to do a better job to the women entrepreneurs. So our responsibility is getting multiplied with this. So thanks a lot to the jury to choose Telangana chapter for this. Thank you everyone.
बोल दूं क्या पोडियम पे नहीं ओथ के लिए ना नहीं बच्चों को अवार्ड के लिए पहले
अच्छा
अवार्ड बच्चों का हाँ
Okay.
I'm going to now the results of the वो बोल रहे हैं कि अंदर अनाउंस करो जो आता है
Okay. So now we would like to announce the awards for the art exhibition. The first prize goes to the Majestic from JPIS. A big round of applause for the winners. The second first prize goes to the Wearing Out Force JPGS. Come on everybody, show some energy for the winners. The second prize goes to the packaging rolls reuse, Miss Aparna. Miss Aparna. The stage decoration is also done by her. The second prize goes to Sri Ratna Samna Ratnam, JPHS.
JPHS.
Where is team JPHS?
The third prize goes to Kala Neri. Miss Soumya, please come on stage. Kala Neri.
शिवानी, जस्ट अ सेकंड। मैं इंस्टॉलेशन के लिए सिर्फ संध्या रेड्डी को बुला रही हूँ, बाकी के इंट्रोडक्शन देने पड़ेंगे क्या? किसके किसके हैं? सबकी, जैसे निधि आएगी, जो आएगी, जो नहीं आ रहा है वो तो और ही ले रहा है, जो और नहीं ले रहा है नहीं। हाँ हाँ, बोल दिया कि 5:30 आदमी आ गए। आके बोलो ले वो तो ऐसे हो रहा है, सीएम का बाहर जल्दी तो बोलो। लो अब ले लो, तुम बैठ जाओ इधर, याद सुंदर। हाँ बैठ।
बंद ही नहीं कर रहा।
I would like to invite Ms. Sandhya Reddy, Chairperson of Board, for installation of the incoming national team. Ms. Sandhya Reddy is the Managing Partner at Kendra Technologies LLP, a company that manufactures power supplies for the defense sector, including the land-based, naval-based, and air-based applications. She is a founder director at Cowe India with a diligent and committed vision. Ma'am. I would like to invite Ms. Madhu Tyagi, the incoming national president, for oath taking. Ms. Madhu Tyagi, a founder member of Cowe and a first-generation entrepreneur, is a graduate in economics. She started her own business with manufacturing of white goods industries. Since its first turnover of 7 lakhs, it has come a long way and stands at 220 crore today. She gained the confidence of her customers with sincere efforts and good quality of products. Her company, SVS Recom Private Limited, has manufacturing facilities in Hyderabad, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Uttar Pradesh. She is a life member of Red Cross Society and other NGOs. She leaves no stones unturned in creating valuable impact through every cause she drives.
Have to speak. Oath? Okay, 1 minute then. Yeah. Oath. You invite everyone so that we can.
I would like to invite Ms. Girja Pandipati, the incoming National Vice President, for oath taking. I would like to invite Ms. Alluri Lalita, the incoming National Secretary, Projects, for oath taking. Ms. Alluri Lalita, Managing Director, she's also not there, of Balaji Scan Private Limited. Nidhi Tosliwal, yeah. I would like to invite Ms. Nidhi Tosliwal, the incoming National Secretary Admin, for oath taking. Ms. Nidhi Tosliwal, the founder president of Cowe, Rajasthan, is the director at Tosniwal Cables and CEO and creative head at Crafts Etc. Organics. She is also past president Shubham Club, Jaipur, and core group member at Jagrati, an NGO working towards the education of underprivileged children. Her creative inclination and instinct to support small local businesses and women artisans led to her entrepreneurial venture, Craft Etc. Organics. a leading name in handcrafted, earth-friendly gifting solutions and sustainable alternatives to single-use plastic, aiming to be an active partner in zero-waste ecosystem. She believes that every woman has the power to empower others and wishes to promote hope for change through entrepreneurship. I would like to invite Ms. Neerja Reddy, the incoming National Treasurer for oath taking. Ms. Neerja Reddy, founder member of Cowe India, past president of Cowe Telangana chapter, is co-founder of the 20-year-old company Meghna Housekeeping Consultancy Services Private Limited with 250 employees on roll. Her motto is to provide the best quality services and provide employment opportunities to women. I would like to invite Ms. Ashwini Pavle, the incoming National Joint Secretary for oath taking. Ms. Ashwini Pavle, a brand strategist, an innovation catalyst, and a fashion designer. She has 19 years of brand marketing experience across categories of processed food, personal care, and lifestyle categories of hospitality and fashion. Being a brand consultant with many leading MNCs across the globe, she is the founder, promoter, and CEO of her company, Revanta Fashions Private Limited, and has built consumer brands exclusively in Khadi lifestyle space. Being one of the very privileged few to have a Khadi mark certificate, she is working closely with KVIC to set up model of village clusters. Founder President of Cowe Maharashtra chapter, she intends to use her brand expertise in building Cowe into very potent and powerful organization. I would like to invite Ms. Aparna Darsi, the incoming National Joint Secretary for oath taking. Ms. Aparna Darsi, founder of Aparna Jute Creations, have participated in many exhibitions organized by National Jute Board locally and nationally. She is also a support director consultant of BNI Vijayawada. Past president of Cowe Andhra Pradesh chapter, her role involves motivating women to take up entrepreneurship, empower them with entrepreneurial training, and prioritize Cowe India's objective. She has been awarded with Best Women Entrepreneur Award by the District Collector in 2016, awarded as Best Woman Entrepreneur by Cowe India Awards for 2016 in Handicraft Division. Her success story is published under Success Story in Sonari Beni, a 100-year souvenir by National Jute Board.
I call upon Madhu Tyagi, the National President, to take her oath.
Thank you so much. I, Madhu Tyagi, as National President of Cowe India, will discharge my duties with full commitment by taking my team into confidence to perform my best for the empowerment of women. For me, my country is first and Cowe. I shall inspire my team and members to do the best as per the guidelines defined in Cowe bylaws. My roles and responsibilities will be to represent Cowe at all external platforms, covering at least 70% of the relevant programs. To attend Cowe chapters, national, international programs, covering at least 40 to 50% of their programs. Advocacy with the government and very strong working committee at the national and chapter level. So that will be a very challenging job. Every team has to be prepared for this. Then initiate and organize and ensure participation of the all chapters in the IC schemes. Whatever the government schemes, all the chapters will be coming forward to participate in them along with the national team. To have a board member sent to relevant national bodies and government departments. So that's how we can go for more advocacy with the government, which are relevant to the women empowerment, women entrepreneurship, and their livelihoods. Give approval for the new chapter formation after clearance with the board. We do have a board. The ultimate decision maker, whenever we have any chapter coming in, it is their rules we always follow. So this is how the president's duties to take care that it is done as per the protocols. In all action above, we shall highest standard of ethics and values. Cowe is known for this, and we always abide by this. Our ethics and values are all above our own interest. So Cowe is the first. Thank you very much.
Now I request Nidhi Tochniwal, Secretary, National Managing Committee.
I, Nidhi Toshniwal, as National Secretary, will discharge my duties towards upliftment of our members by supporting and guiding the chapters to plan their yearly programs, ensure compliances ahead, to build strong teamwork and smooth cooperation and coordination among the chapters, to conduct webinars and other activities. In all the actions above, we shall follow highest standards of ethics. Thank you. All the chapters. I read out something, remember?
Now I request Neeraja Reddy, Treasurer, to take the oath.
I, Neeraja Reddy, as Treasurer, National Treasurer, will discharge my duties towards upliftment of members and abide by all the statutory compliances required by the respective government agencies in coordination with my team as per the guidelines defined in the bylaws of Cowe. Thank you.
Now I request Ashwini to take the oath as a Joint Secretary 1.
I'll ensure quarterly chapter accounts data received on time and to share with auditors for quarterly balance sheet, ensuring statutory compliances related to accounts, ensuring annual accounts reconciliation with all the chapters for inclusion on the annual report, maintaining register of NMC, assisting all chapters to maintain registers and records, implementing and maintaining ISO, QMS and NABET certificates in all chapters. In all actions above, we shall follow higher standards of ethics and values. Thank you.
Now I request Ashwini to take the oath, the Joint Secretary, National Managing Committee.
Thank you. I, Ashwini Pable, as Joint Secretary, will discharge my duties towards upliftment of our members and abide by all the statutory compliances required by the respective government agencies in coordination with my team as per the guidelines defined in the bylaws. Creating good branding and marketing opportunities for Cowe to engage current members and attract more memberships, seamless integration of website with our daily activities, Cowe presence in social media in an impactful manner for the benefit of members, creating a business community for Cowe members on different platforms. In all actions above, we shall follow higher standards of ethics and values. Thank you.
Now I request Aparna to take the oath as a Joint Secretary, National Managing Committee.
I, Aparna Dasi, as a Joint Secretary, will discharge my duties towards upliftment of our members and abide by all the statutory compliances required by the respective government agencies in coordination with my team as per the guidelines defined in the bylaws. Assisting all chapters in trainings, assisting all chapters in awareness programs, assisting all chapters in fund-generating activities. In all actions above, we shall follow higher standards of ethics and values. Thank you.
Congratulations, entire team. Thank you.
May I request all the members to come on stage for a group picture from all the chapters, Cowe members, founder members. Okay. Madhuji will now address the members, and after that, please, we'll take a group picture. So all the Cowe members and Rajasthan chapter members, please stay on.
Good evening, friends. Today it has been very eventful, full of activities, our internal, external, and put together a wonderful show today. And Rajasthan chapter has really taken up it so professionally that it is a milestone and standard which has been set by them so that next year, whichever team takes it, does it better than this. Here, as a national president of Confederation of Women Entrepreneurs, I assure you my all support and wherever a quick response for all your queries whenever it is required, and we will have a very coordinated relationship, and whenever you have anything, even your grievances also, please don't forget, don't hide them, don't suppress them. Let us share and resolve it. So here, as our core team is sitting here, I congratulate for all of you to be the active part of Confederation of Women Entrepreneurs and take it forward as the new financial year. So a lot of targets that we will be discussing tomorrow. So here, congratulations to my whole team, and we definitely work in a complete coordination. Wherever it is required, we all will meet on the Zoom, physically, and see that we take Cowe forward. Thank you. Now I request Ashwini Pavle, Joint Secretary. She has few points. Actually, she is hard pressed for the time. And early morning tomorrow, she is leaving, and we have a national meet tomorrow. And she won't be able to present there. So I suggest that Ashwini comes forward, and whatever the points she has taken up for the next year, she will be explaining it as we have maximum of Cowe members here. So she'll explain it. So tomorrow I may brief about it, but today we are just giving her some time so that she can explain it. Ashwini? No, she's... Please come. You want... She has a PPT. Can she play a PPT? No? Yeah, just, okay. Here, Ashwini, please take the stage.
Okay, first of all, really apologies. I really wanted to be tomorrow, but I have to go for an urgent family thing, so I'm not being able to be in the meeting. Because ideally what I wanted to discuss was something that I'd like to know your inputs, and then we kind of put it down together. But I have few pointers that I have made. These are, I would say, few ideas and targets that I have kind of taken up for Cowe National for next year. What out of this is feasible, what out of this we will have challenges, issues, and if there are any new ideas, we would like to hear from you. So I'm just going to set up the pointers, you can give it a thought, and tomorrow in the meeting, you can discuss it. So last year, I think the main agenda was to develop a dynamic website for Cowe. I think the biggest challenge we were facing was how do we, on an autopilot mode, bring in new members into the Cowe fraternity. And to do that, we didn't have any I would say dynamic, powerful national assets. And therefore, the first step that we took last year was to revamp our website. And I think you have all seen it. The idea was to kind of make it very, very interactive, very responsive, and at the same time give reasons as to why people should join Cowe and what benefits they will get as members if they are part of Cowe. So I think that is the first level step that we've done. This year, what we and what I'm calling as the agenda for the year is it's a year of enabling connections and business for Cowe members. I think we want to build a lot of engagement within members this year, because I think we are kind of restricted to either the meetings that we are having or WhatsApp platforms. So the idea is we need to have some national body or a national platform where we are interacting on a daily basis and we are engaging with our issues, or updating on the latest events, or holding some national level events on that platform. So the first thing that I'm suggesting we do is actually form a Cowe Facebook community. So that is the first task we'll be taking this year, and we'll be professionally managing this. So it's not about, just taking the task or saying for the sake of saying, but we really want to make this come alive. There will be a lot of challenges, there will be issues, but I think we have good 12 months to make it come alive, and I think that community platform will kind of give us access for a lot of things, like active engagement, sharing of content, latest updates, webinars, active consulting on issues, challenges. A lot of people have issues that they want answers to. So you can start posting there. There's somebody will mentor, will guide, will talk about through their experiences, and it probably can be solved. We can post opportunities that are emerging in different sectors. So a lot of industry connect actually can happen on these community, Facebook community. We'll have homogeneous groups of common interests, so business networking opportunities in small cohorts, connections with like-minded entrepreneurs, coming from a common segment. We'll have forum, it would be a good forum for weekend events. Like I said, industry connect, mentorship programs. We will invite relevant experts from a particular sector, industry, to have this industry connect opportunities. We'll have a Stand Up India Help Center again on that Facebook community forum itself. So there is a lot that we'll build with it. The second thing we will look to explore is how do we do e-commerce on Cowe Facebook itself. We want to make things and make life really simple. We've really been trying to grapple with this Cowe Mart issue for the last 2 to 3 years. And we think that we could solve it simply by creating this platform on Facebook first. So this will be another platform for just e-commerce activities for within member network. The third thing that we'll build is Cowe LinkedIn. And this again, we will do professionally. And we all know that it's one of the best platforms to generate business leads for women-owned business, and the women-owned business is really kind of getting traction. So this is something that we'll promote at our end. We'll build a profile and promote members for export businesses, for corporate tie-ups and for institutional gifting. So there's a lot of opportunities that can come from a corporate sector under the LinkedIn initiatives. We will be running creative campaigns for Cowe to bring in a lot more traffic to the website. So we do have like a target in mind. I'm not kind of sharing that, but the idea is to develop relevant content, videos, to promote Cowe as a national body. We will be also probably starting 1 or 2 main marketing, what you call as properties for Cowe, which would be events almost like, you have these reality shows that are running, right? I'm not saying reality shows, but let's say a founder series event or something like that. We'll be doing something which will be running as a recurrent property for Cowe, which will start building equity for overall Cowe brand. So yeah, I mean, I think there is a lot of work over here, but we'd really, like to hear your thoughts. And if you think, yes, please. Yes. Yeah. See, Okay, so they will take it up tomorrow in an elaborate manner. Yeah, we'll. Sure, of course, of course.
I also feel that
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. No, thanks for bringing. No, absolutely. Thanks for bringing that on board because I forgot to mention Twitter. So Twitter is one thing that is there on our agenda. Absolutely. Absolutely. May I know your name? Ruby. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay.
Your points are taken.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Put up your points so that it is addressed. So I request all of you to please come once.
Yeah.
We can have a group photograph of all of you. They already switched on. Please, Chitra, Ruby, Gayatri, Geeta.
Yes, ready? Madam.
And all have to put on, as Shivani said, the prettiest smiles. Say Cowe. Say Cowe. V for victory. एक और दिया. C.